Is Bitcoin as strong as we thought? Today, I will give you the insight from the chart and I will tell you my worry about Bitcoin. Some new signal actually flash some dangerous side for Bitcoin. Welcome to ymchannel. This channel is about trading strategy and money mindset to help you to learn more, make more. This is only for education purpose. We don't recommend any trade. Now we look at monthly chart Bitcoin. So after the 7th candle, I mentioned we will flash minimum 1 red candle. Okay, because history tells us after 6 or 7 green candle, we will flash a red candle, and it has been very bullish here, right? So, but is it as strong as we thought? Today, I will give you exactly some of my new worry, okay? So now we look at this. Very simple. We look at this, the monthly chart. Basically, some people tell us, oh, we are above the previous peak already, blah, blah, blah. Is it the truth? If you look at the monthly chart, actually, it's not really the truth. Let me show you some drawing here. So we have two trend line here, basically two support. One support is the previous, if you look at the last cycle, the previous peak, the body, this one, which is around 61.5K. And this body touched basically 10 candles. When we are under this line, this is a resistance. When we are above, this is a support. That's why we have a strong buying here, which you can see there's a longer lower wick here. Every time when we go below, people buy, because we have a support here. Okay, so this is a monthly chart, but we are not yet the whole body close above this. We need the whole body close above this to confirm. Another thing I want to show you is the previous peak, the real previous peak. Okay, here is around 96K, 96K. Basically, we tried to go above, but it fell, it come back down. This two candle is not yet above this line, not yet. We need the whole body close above this, and then we, okay, then it's qualified to say we are actually above the last cycle peak. So far, not yet. One thing actually worry me, actually some new signal come out. One thing is the OBOS, which is my indicator to tell you overbought, oversold. This is monthly chart. And I mentioned before, when this OBOS signal, when we have the yellow signal come out, this is totally overbought. Okay, when the yellow signal disappear and we close below the yellow signal, we will have the bear run like this. And this is monthly chart. The bear run, okay, if we look at here, 2012, when the yellow disappear, we go down. It takes 4 red candle, which is 4 months to go down. When this yellow disappear, we go down. Basically, they take many, many months. Okay, they take many, over 10 candles here. Okay, another one, the yellow disappear, they go down. How many candles here? Again, more than 10 candles, which is more than 10 months. Even more, actually, they go sideways like this. Okay, basically, this is telling us this is the peak. This is the peak. This is the cycle peak. Okay, one exception is here. 2012 here. When they disappear, we go sideways for 2 months and then they go up again. Okay, this is one of the exceptional 2012. I will tell you what's going on. And now, the last cycle, yellow disappear, come down again. We have 3 red candle and we come up again. And then they cause another double top here, which is like into 1 October, yellow disappear, they all the way come down. In history, basically, Bitcoin, when yellow disappear, okay, usually it take 2 months sideways, okay, 2 months sideways, minimum, 2 months correction, minimum, and which is average, which is like 4, and the longest even 10. So depends, is it a peak or is a middle term, small peak like this. For example, like this one. This is the middle term peak, and then they go again. Okay, but is it is it possible we already finished and we come all the way up again, just like 2012? I will give you more insight now. So I want to use, but what I want to give a bit alert is we have a big resistance still ahead us, very near us. So you need to be careful about your holding. Okay, if you want to buy, you really need to be careful about the percentage you want to buy. Okay, another thing I want to show you is RSI. I mentioned RSI is one of the interesting thing for monthly chart. If you look at each cycle peak, the RSI, basically the peak is going lower and lower and lower and lower. You can basically line up and you form a straight line like here. If we are close to this straight line, in my previous video I mentioned, you need to be very careful. If we are close to this straight line, maybe this is the cycle peak also. Okay, we are not yet close, but we need to be more alert. Another thing I want to show you is YM big buy. One thing, YM big buy for monthly chart, this is very interesting. When they go about, what is YM big buy is my exclusive indicator. You can subscribe every month, you can unsubscribe anytime. For monthly chart, this is very interesting. When they go above 0, so basically is that the explosive bull run. It finished the bottom zone and then it start to go. When they have over 0 here, same, finish the bottom zone and we go all the way up. Okay, the bottom zone is boring because bottom zone usually is sideways. Okay, basically, if you use this indicator to buy, you look like a superhero and you save a lot of time. You don't need to be tortured in this area. Okay, you buy when they go above 0. You buy when they go above 0. Okay, this area, they give you two chances. You go above 0, you buy, and then they go up, they come back down a little bit, but still stay above this candle. And then again, when they have another 0 signal happen, you buy, you hold it until the peak. Okay, and basically our cycle bottom, this cycle bottom is last year April. Confirm, finish. This is the bottom zone, and then we go all the way up. Another way you want to look at, if you don't have my indicator, you can also use a Fibonacci, the golden ratio. And this golden ratio is also the same. Basically, when it is under this area, which is like from 1 to 0.786, this is the bottom zone. Once they get above, which is exactly this 0, they go above 0. Once they go above this bottom zone, which is when they go across this line, basically is they go above 0 for YM big buy. What does it mean YM big buy? It means big volume trade, net buy or net sell. So when they go above 0, it means the market is getting strong. So actually it's exactly the same time with this. Look at this candle, go above 0, this candle fresh above this line. Okay, how do you make this pattern? This is basically from the cycle peak to the bottom. From the cycle peak to the bottom, and then you can draw this line. When they go above this 0.786, basically it's at the same time the YM big buy go above 0. Does it make sense? Why? Because you need funding to push up the price, to go above this strong resistance. Okay, this is the bottom zone. So the big volume trade, they are not stupid money, right? So, and then they push up. They buy when they finish this bottom zone because you save a lot of time. And then same here. They buy, they give you second chance for this cycle actually. They buy, they go above, and then they go up again. Okay, this one. They go above and then they go up again. Okay, so what happening is, how about the peak? The peak is very interesting. If we look at the last two cycles, when we finish the peak, basically they flash a red candle, red candle, red candle. This really worrying me because now we have the red candle too. Okay, is it happen on the middle term? Yes, it does. For example, this. Okay, when they flash the green candle again, we will have another chance to buy it, and then we buy. Okay, so when they flash, basically when you flash a green candle, you buy. Okay, especially go above 0. So we are waiting this signal to happen. But why I say it's worrying, because First thing is the OBOS. It means we would take maybe more than what we thought to finish this correction and then to go up again. So we will need to check for more time, because many people now start to buy in. You need to be careful, because or to buy in for long term is fine, okay, because we're still in the bull one. But one thing worrying me is how long does it take and how deep can you take? Okay, are we at the peak? Some signals say we are not in the peak, but if we look at Y and big buy, basically, well, this one doesn't tell you the peak, but this one tell you the big volume trade. Okay, they kind of like leaving. They kind of leaving here in this area. Okay, so you need to be careful, and we are waiting the green candle to come out. Again, this is not a peak signal. Okay, the zero can tell you, hey, you follow the big volume trade. You want to follow those big fish to the big shark, not the big fish, the big shark to get the profit, right? So we need to wait for another green signal. Another thing, if we look, we can look at this 2 cycle, which is quite interesting. So this 2 cycle, we have the red candle is the peak, right? So, but this one, the halfway, we can also, I mean, this is the middle term, but this is quite worrying me, because it's the red. When the red show up, this is a peak already peak, okay? And except one cycle, basically, except 2013. When 2013 happen, basically on the way go up, they have the green candle, then they flash the red candle here. If you see here, we are still above zero, yes, but what happened is after 3 red candle, which is 3 months, they flash a green candle again, they start another bull one. Okay, this is the exceptional case. Usually when the red candle for monthly chart happen, when they go above zero, okay, when they go above zero, you need to be very careful. Is it the peak? And you need to double check, hey, the big money is leaving. What's going on? Is it just a correction or is the peak? So you need to be very alert, especially with the OBOS, and we are under the resistance. Okay, we are under this resistance. Remember, we are still under this resistance. So this is something you need to be very careful. If we look at YM cheapest, is it healthy? Yes. Every single peak, basically, the red it is so top. Basically, we are at the top. We're at the top. Each cycle peak, we are at the top for YM cheapest. YM cheapest. Here, peak, and here, peak. And now we are also at the peak. Do we need to be worried right now? Not yet, because the peak can last for longer. Look at here. Okay, they can peak for a while and then they come back down. When do we need to worry is when the red candle go below this purple line, then we need to be worried. Okay, it also means, hey, even institution money, even those private equity is leaving. Okay, so look at here. So we are still above the purple line, so we are still healthy. So what we need to pay attention is, the first thing is this candle, the YM big buy for monthly chart. We need to be careful. Okay, so we are still above this average line. This is the moving average for this candle. We're still above, so it's okay. We are not yet close this candle, but we need to be alert. Okay, we are waiting for this green candle, and most likely, maybe it is not one red candle. Okay, maybe we have 2 or 3 free candle. Free candle is quite normal for this thing happen. Okay, so this is the update for today, and I want to show you also one more thing, by the way, for the daily chart, because I have mentioned many times what's going on, which is, look at this. Okay, we are still under this downtrend. With the blue line, the YM club long, we are still downtrend. What does it mean, downtrend? Is it bad? Yes, every time when we have correction, we turn downward. Okay, so although the red is upward, but we still need to be careful. As long as the blue is not going upward, or the candle is not above this blue line, we need to be careful. We are still in the rebounds. Okay, if we let's say you don't have my indicator, what should you do apart from the subscription? You can also use this trend line to draw a line like this, basically. We like this, we're right at the peak right now. We draw a line. When we go down, you can trade. You need to be careful, don't buy at the peak, right? When they go above this downtrend, when they go above this trend line, this downward trend, when they go above this candle, you can buy in. We are not yet there. We're not yet there. Okay, we're about to go above, but not yet. Okay, every single time, same thing. Okay, when it's downward trend, it's very easy. You line up to peak. You line up to peak. For example, here, they go all the way downward. You don't buy when they okay? You just like buy for short term during this channel, okay? But now we are still in the bull one. So this one, what happened is they drop below this trend line, you need to sell. Okay? So now we need to look at this trend line. Do you see? Basically, this trend line, you can draw it yourself also. This one is very important. You better not to drop below. Okay, when you drop below, they form a strong resistance. Right now, this is a strong support line. Why? How many candle we have here? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 9 candle here as a support. So far, we are above the support. Once they drop below, it become a resistance. So you need to be careful. So this is the update for today for Bitcoin. And if you have the stock, you can hold it because long term is not yet. We are not yet the peak. We are not yet at the peak. Okay, most likely, yeah. I mean, the YMB buy is one of the worry for monthly chart and the OBOS, yes, but other signal also show us, hey, we are not yet confirmed we are finished the peak. We are finished. We have finished the bull one. We don't have the what I think is they will take some time to battle the previous peak, and then they will go up again. And hopefully the monthly chart, they will show again the green candle, and then they will start another strong bull one. Okay, so this is the update today. Click like, subscribe, share with your friend. If you want to subscribe to this indicator, you can also subscribe in my description. See you next week. Bye.